Now, Israel's acceptance of a framework deal proposed by US President Joe Biden to wind down the Gaza conflict is confirmed by an aide to Prime Minister Netanyahu, although he has criticized it as well as flawed. Two far-right Israeli ministers have threatened to resign, potentially destabilizing Netanyahu's coalition if he accepts this proposal. Regional powers, including the UAE and Qatar, have expressed support for the ceasefire proposal, as Israel's defense minister has refused to accept Hamas's rule in Gaza as any part of the deal.
An aide to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed on Sunday that Israel had accepted a framework deal for winding down the Gaza war, now being advanced by US President Joe Biden. However, in an interview with Britain's Sunday Times, Ophir Falk, chief foreign policy advisor to Netanyahu, described it as flawed and in need of much more work. However, two far-right Israeli ministers have threatened to resign and bring down the governing coalition of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu if he accepts a peace proposal. The proposal also got backing from regional power. On Sunday, United Arab Emirates President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and Qatar's Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani met in Abu Dhabi to discuss ceasefire proposals unveiled by US President Joe Biden, expressing support for the proposal. The US President Biden on Friday called on Hamas militants to consider a new offer from Israel, suggesting that agreeing to the terms could initiate the de-escalation of the conflict.
Expectations that if Hamas agrees to the proposal, as was transmitted to them, an Israeli proposal, that Israel would say yes. Again, well, all you get in a yes right now, George, and it's not a small thing, but what you get is the start of phase one. So you get some hostages coming out, initial hostages, you get some calm, you get some more humanitarian assistance, maybe up to 600 trucks, and then the two sides can start talking about phase two. So Prime Minister Netanyahu's team, in fact, his foreign minister, again, just said that they welcome this announcement by the president and that they did, in fact, agree that this was their proposal.
Simultaneously, tens of thousands of demonstrators gathered in Tel Aviv on Saturday, urging the government to accelerate efforts to secure the release of hostages held by Gaza terrorists since October 7.
We have to do something because of the situation, because of the lunatic government we have, and we have to help and to save the hostages. For God's sake, someone has to do it. Our partner is Biden and not the government of Israel, to our sorrow. So we have to come here.
Similarly, protests occurred across the country, reflecting widespread concern and pressure for swift action.